Among a million aspirants taking UPSC exam every year, an approximate of 800 to 900 gets in depending on the number of vacancies. That becomes 0.08% or 0.09%. Yet many Indians keep UPSC a larger than a life dream. Majority of candidates are graduated in arts or engineering, upholding degrees like BA, BCom, BE, etc. Graduates take courses like BA solely to prepare for UPSC, or take engineering just for the sake of completion of graduation. Majority of such lack basic skill set to work as an engineer in the field, either due to lack of money or such colleges offering courses at a very low cost. Some of these aspirants determine to take UPSC, but majority of them determines after getting into a course. Reason for taking such a high exam.
Life is a race. अगर तेज नहीं भागोगे तो कोई तुम्हें कुचल के आगे निकल जाएगा.
Majority of the candidates taking exam who are serious or non-serious take this as an opportunity to come out of present situation. अपने हालातों से बाहर आने का बस एक ही तरीका है कि एक एग्जाम क्लियर कर जाना. रीजन कुड बी पीयर प्रेशर, पेरेंट्स ड्रीम, प्रेस्टीज, लाल बत्ती की गाड़ी, सैल्यूट मारते लोग, नौकर चाकर and what not. At the end, clearing this exam is equal to proving yourself. Clearing this exam is equal to proving your capabilities. To study for this exam, one invests everything. That's time, money, health and wealth. One invests is his life saving. Gold, land, house and everything. Not only person, but his entire family invests everything into this single exam in hope of clearing it someday. From loans to selling away everything, so that his or her child could give just one more attempt. Where all this money goes? What actually costs? But what actually costs? Delhi's Mukherjee Nagar, Old Rajendra Nagar and Karol Bagh are the hub of UPSC coaching classes, where rent for living is approximately 10 to 15,000 per month.
मेरे आसपास जो आप ये कमरा देख रहे हो, ये तैयारी करने वाले जो छात्र हैं उनका कमरा है और ये यहाँ पे किताबों की लाइन लगी हुई है.
Along with it, coaching fees, which may vary from 1.5 lakh to 2 lakh per year. For being able to pay the hefty amount of fees, sometimes students also do part-time work along with their studies. All this in hope of clearing this exam someday. But is this hope even natural or curated? Curated by coaching industries. Coaching sell hope to advertisements and motivational stories. Motivational stories of becoming racked to riches. Along with it, movies, shorts and reels add fuel to your dreams or adds hope, gives hope that you will surely become successful, not today, then tomorrow, not tomorrow, then someday. Today, coaching industry, which is an elephant of 58,000 crore, is estimated to become a giant, a mammoth of 1,40,000 crores by 2028. Comparing it with Union Budget of Higher Education, which is 47,000 crore. This includes all expenditure on central universities like IITs, NITs and all other central universities. This shows जहाँ invest करना चाहिए था, वहाँ invest हो नहीं रहा. It becomes necessary, not necessary but mandatory, for coaching industries to sell you hope so as to run the coaching smoothly. The industry, which is estimated to become a giant mammoth of 1,40,000 crores by 2028. After giving one another attempt, after giving attempts after attempt, you ought to give just one more attempt in hope of clearing this exam this last time. The attempts given by you, one after the other, which can clearly be made understood by sunk cost fallacy. इतना लगा ही दिया तो अब तो कर ही लेंगे.
कहाँ जाएंगे सर, इतनी उम्र हो गई, अब छोड़ के करेंगे क्या, कुछ कर भी नहीं सकते. इसलिए लगे हैं उसी आस में कि अब की नहीं अगली बार नहीं तिगली बार, इसी तरह से लगे.
You have invested a lot that taking a U-turn or moving back becomes a tough decision or nearly impossible for you. Falling into this loop again and again creates financial burden as well as a stress burden on you after attempting all of your attempts and crossing the age limit. You are at a point where you don't have an idea what to do in life. You are stuck at blind end where everything becomes useless and clueless. You fall from dream of becoming an officer. You fall from dream of becoming an officer to just struggle for existence.
मैट्रिक पास हो क्या ज्वाइन कर ले? अगर ग्रुप डी भी है, सबसे निचला लेवल का भी, अगर चपरासी का भी नौकरी मान लीजिए ना, तो 6-7 लाख आपका तिलक।
Even struggling to live just another ordinary life, just an ordinary life. Trying to earn bare minimum to live a life, to live a sound and respectful life. जिंदगी में मलाल रह जाता है उसको एग्जाम क्लियर ना करने का, वो मलाल कि तुम एग्जाम क्लियर ना कर पाए. It stucks around you for your entire life. At any point when you encounter an IAS officer or just a word UPSC or see results or see interviews or anything, it strikes your mind. At any time when you face an officer, it strikes your mind that you were supposed to be on the other side. Your life would become a mess if this vicious cycle continues. Today youth invest or waste their peak year in clearing an exam. Of course, this exam is precious. Of course, this exam has a value. But knowing your limits, understanding the value, having a clear goal is at most necessary. Today youth invest or waste their peak age in clearing an exam, which if utilized in a proper way, would lead to prosperity of the nation and him as an individual.
These are India's young people who are supposed to fuel the country's economy, but they are fast becoming frustrated over a lack of job.
At this point, it makes more sense of having an option B, of always having an option B, if possible, than option C or option D also. It is of course more practical and would make you live life of dignity and practicality further. In the end, it's always good to have a dream, study hard, have ambitions, have goals, and at the last aim of clearing an exam. Being an IAS officer is fabulous opportunity to serve nation. But at the same time, understanding your strength and having some clarity about life is much more necessary. This will make you live a sound life further, instead of giving one more attempt in hope of clearing this exam this final time. At the end, I would conclude by saying, be rational. That's the only way. Thank you.